You're not grateful about anything ever.
I'm one of the most grateful people I know.
That's not true.
And I'm super humble and handsome and in really good shape and really smart and very humble. Like many others, you know?
Who's
I am
someone
thankful for you, dude.
that you
I love
think
you,
is...
and I appreciate
Shut
your
the
friendship.
fuck up.
Okay.
Who do you think is someone that is humble?
I don't think anyone can truly... No, you definitely can be humble. Let's name a celebrity that I think is actually humble. Chris Evans is kind of chill. Well, he's like really good looking and like super rich and famous, but he's not like, oh, look at me, I'm really good looking and super rich and famous. He's like,
you
hey
don't
guys,
know
it's
Chris
me,
Evans.
Captain America. No, I don't know Chris. Okay, you want me to name someone who I think is humble?
That is what I
like
asked
a personal
you.
friend of... Well, you just said a person. You didn't say someone that I know. You said
You don't
name
know
someone.
Chris Evans. You are not in the right position to be judging whether or not Chris Evans is a humble and good human being.
Okay, fine, whatever. Well, that's not what you asked me to name a person who I thought was humble, and I picked Chris Evans. But now instead, I'm going to pick Pele, my lovely roommate, because he's really good at a lot of things, and he's really good looking, and he like knows how to cook, and he's a good architect and stuff. But he's really sweet. He's down to earth. And now you're going to say, "Oh, shut the fuck up."
I didn't even say
something
anything,
like that.
man.
But you were thinking it. I could see it in your eyes.
Why can't
Anyway.
you just let me be me?
I can let you be you.
But you don't do that ever, do you?
Sometimes you hurt my feelings.
I've never hurt your feelings, and that's true.
You don't get to that. You don't get to decide that for me.
Name one thing that I said once that hurt your feelings. Go.
Well, I don't hold grudges, so I don't know.
Oh, because you're so fucking humble and honest and pure.
I'm super humble and honest and pure.
And you actually got baptized 3 times.
I was baptized once, and I undid it in the 7th grade, so...
Yeah. You had sex with a teacher.
No, I will not elaborate on what that means.
I want you to elaborate on what that means, though.
I was just making a bit. We're just going to leave it where it is.
But there should be depth to the bit. There's depth there. We can go. We can play the Song of Storms and go into the well as adult Link, and we can fight the shadow hand monster.
So my shadow hand monster in that case, if we're talking about the context of 7th grade, is when me and my friends took pictures on the internet of our math teacher who we didn't like, and we photoshopped them onto various famous people, such as a gorilla. And then we made a website of all of these photoshops and posted it on Google Sites. And then inevitably it was found out. Yeah, can you believe that? Inevitably it was found out by the school faculty, and we had to go to detention. So that was cool. And that's when I was unbaptized. You
know, I was sitting in one of my classes on Thursday, or was it Friday? I don't remember. It was last week. And after class, a guy comes up to me. He's like, I got to show you this. And he pulls up a website on his phone, and they were live updating every time the teacher said the word right. As in, like, on paper, or as in something that is correct? As in, like, on paper. Like, she would be, like, explaining a thing, and she would be like, this word is correct, right? Like that. And she says it a lot. For your class, they have a live updating website. Yes. That's so funny. I can't think of a more rude thing that you could do. But I also can't think of a more, like, computer science, cybersecurity thing to do than to make fun of your professor in that way. I suppose so, but that doesn't change the fact that it's rude. It is rude. That's incredibly rude. I didn't say it wasn't rude. I didn't make the website. I don't know what you want from me. I just think that's cruel and unusual punishment under the Geneva Conventions. Yeah. See, so I'm a big advocate for we need to make fun of people less. But I thought you were going to say the Geneva Conventions. Nope, not what I was going to say. But that's like kind of funny. It's definitely rude, especially to make fun of the way that someone talks, because it's not that they can do anything about that. But, well, I mean, they can. Yeah. They can be shamed into a corner.
Did I tell you about the proposal that my aunt proposed to me about the fiscal quarter punch?
That was a mouthful of words.
Yeah. Like, you know how we have had discussions about other maybe events that occur once per fiscal quarter?
Right, okay.
Right, okay. So, my aunt on our family trip...
Should we explain that first?
Do you want... It doesn't really have anything to do with the context of what I'm about to share, but yeah, would you like to
we
explain?
Brought it up. It's weird to leave it hanging in the air now.
Okay, well, would you like to take this over? Because I don't really feel like that I am the...
No, I think you're the authority on this subject.
You want me to be the messenger for all bisexual people of the world?
No, and gay people.
No, gay people can say whatever they want.
No.
Yes!
No.
I thought that's what the rule was.
Well, the gay people are the arbiters of the rule.
I don't want to be the one to have to share this. I feel like it's just not my place.
Okay, we can move on, but it's your fault. And if people comment about it, it's your fault.
What's the fiscal quarter word? Okay, fine, whatever. So you have informed me of this policy. Can I say that?
When a mother and father love each other very much.
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they get together and they establish rules.
They call 1-800-stork.com/big bag.
They call /big bag.
They call it on the phone.
Right, yeah. And then they type in /big bag on their phone. Yeah,
and you get a baby.
So you have informed me of this policy. I don't know if this is a universal thing or just a thing that you made up.
Okay, continue.
But you believe that if you're bisexual, you can use the F slur once per fiscal quarter.
Yes.
As opposed to being able to like just say it whenever you want, or if you're straight, say it never.
Exactly.
Which I think is a fair policy.
Yeah, which is why I've completely thrown it out the window in recent terms.
Have you just been saying the F slur?
Yeah, because it's so much fun.
Really? Like, I feel like if
it's
I was
so good.
gay or bi, if I was like black, I wouldn't be like, oh man, the N-word's just so cool, man.
Well, neither of us can comment on that one.
No, we can't. I just feel I don't know. It's just like a word. There are so many more fun words that I could refer to people as.
Well, yeah.
Like if I was like, man, you're such an aglet today, it wouldn't make any sense, but it'd be like, oh, what a fun little word.
I don't go around calling straight people the F slur because that's not fun. It's only endearing to other queer people.
Yeah.
So it's chill in that sense. But you suck so many dicks at some point, you lose track.
You get it. Yeah. Right. You got to get a pass at some point.
Welcome back to the Waste Management Podcast.
Welcome back to the Waste Management Podcast.
It's episode 5,000.
I didn't even get to tell I still need to tell the story I was going to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, my aunt, bless her soul, she's wonderful, but she was commenting on how irritating one of my cousins is that is not her own child. And she was like, yeah, me and my husband, my uncle, have decided on this policy that we think every single person in society should get a once per quarter punch.
Of a child?
Of anyone that you want. And you can punch
okay.
You can punch as hard as you want with absolutely no repercussions just once per quarter. And she believes that this would, eradicate all bad people in the whole world because everyone who nobody likes would just get punched a shit ton and therefore they would stop being bad.
Yes. Because historically, when we punish people, they stop doing bad things, which is why the U.S. criminal justice system works so well.
It works so well, and it is not even close to sort of being like slavery, even a little bit.
Well, it is slavery.
That was what I was...
Of the mind.
What I was getting at. I mean, they also just like have to do labor for absolutely no pay, which like I get that you're in prison, but like I don't really know if that's like totally... chill.
They should swap out solitary confinement for like a hyperbolic time chamber where you just you go into the dildo mines and you make dildos for all the people who deserve them.
In the hyperbolic time chambers.
In the hyperbolic time chamber.
I could fuck with the hyperbolic time chamber.
What's something you could do for 10,000 years straight?
That's a great question, man. I don't know if I enjoy anything in life that much. I know I don't enjoy anything in life that much.
I think I could eat tacos for 10,000 years.
You mean like if you never got full, or like if you did get full also?
Well, I would take breaks. And I would have to have
that was your only
I would have
job.
to have a lot of water as well. But I think I could get there.
I think I could given all the correct gear, I think that I could explore uncharted parts of the wilderness for 10,000 years.
Do you think there's a part of the world we haven't like set foot in yet?
Probably, yeah.
Because I feel like we've been everywhere.
I feel like there's not a lot.
Like Magellan did this already.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, like, new to me, you know? Like, lots of uncharted things for me.
You just like, want to see it. It's not that it's unseen. You just want to be like, holy shit, look at that big rock.
Well, maybe, yes. I think I could do that for 10,000 years. But, I mean, think about, like, that giant sinkhole that opened up in China last year. And they were like, shit, there's, like, a whole underground garden with trees down here. We haven't seen this before. I could explore that shit. That'd be cool. I'd be cool with that. You know, I could do that for 10,000 years. I could be a fun little explorer.
You just want to go outside.
Yeah, but I was going to say, like, hiking, but I think I would get bored of, like, just hiking. I'd have to mix it up and do, like, some Nathan Drake shit where I, like, shoot a grappling hook across a canyon and it lands in a rock, and then I, like,
but none of the Nathan Drake shit is interesting if no one is shooting at you.
I don't think that's true.
Like,
I think
what's the point of a grappling hook if you can't, like, escape from people? That's the whole, like, point of it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I still think it'd be kind of nifty.
Like, it's like in Attack on Titan when they're learning how to use the ODM gear or whatever, and they're just like, they slam into a rock for like 8 years straight.
They're like, fuck, ow.
And then one day they're just like a professional.
Yeah, that's called a jump cut.
Yeah, but they don't. But
they don't have those in real life.
But it's like, what if the Titans aren't there though? That's the situation you're describing.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be cool with that. Call me crazy.
I don't know. I guess like if you're Superman and you can fly, that's cool. But once you fly, you've flown.
Well, so I thought, like, can I do anything for 10,000 years? Like,
I don't know. I just
like anything reasonable. Like, if my job, like, if I was like, I want to be put in the Attack on Titan universe for 10,000 years.
You can do anything.
What
would you do?
I could do anything.
You could do anything.
Well, in that case, I'm definitely putting myself into a fictional universe, 100%. With some sort of cool... Can I be Spider-Man? I want to be Spider-Man.
No. You know what? I'll allow you this. You can be Spider-Man, but the only thing you can do as Spider-Man is jack off.
What?
Do you want to be Spider-Man?
So I'm not Spider-Man.
No, you are. But that's the only thing you're allowed to do as Spider-Man.
What? No, that's so lame. I don't want to do that. You want to see me
still
miserable.
Wouldn't do it?
No. If I can't actually be Spider-Man, I'm just a dude who jacks off in a Spider-Man outfit.
No, but you're Spider-Man, though. You have his powers.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to use them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm passing on that one.
Okay.
Wait. After the 10,000 years have passed, can I still be Spider-Man, but I don't have to jack off anymore?
No, because you get out of the hyperbolic time chamber and you're a regular-ass guy.
No. Definitely no.
You're still wearing the same Uniqlo Basics t-shirt.
Yeah, definitely not then.
Shit's moldy and has like worms in it. And they give you
10,000 year shirt.
They give you the t-shirt that Link gets out of the first chest in Breath of the Wild.
That's a fucking Mr. Beast video right there. 1 year versus 10,000 year old shirt.
That's not a Mr. Beast video.
That's so a Mr. Beast video, dude.
If you posed that to Mr. Beast, he would be like, so what's the video? And then you would stumble.
Yeah, no, I know. But like, I feel like I would see that thumb. He could make it entertaining. I can't. I don't know.
No, okay, brainstorm the idea right now. They go to a museum. They find a 10,000-year-old shirt.
You could talk about like the dope ass like history behind the shirt and be like, oh, this was made by like this tribe and they were under siege by these people.
Mr. Beast is not a history channel.
I know. I'm just.
He goes to a big house and he's like, okay, check out this painting. It's fucking red. And also it's more than you'll ever make in your entire life.
Yeah, that's true. He does do that. All right.
Anyway, do you want to see this guy fucking lose this challenge and be so sad that he doesn't have $100,000 right now?
Do you want to watch Squid Game, but like again?
Yeah.
And with none of the really good actors from Squid Game?
Well, Netflix already did that.
I know, it was awful.
They did where it's like real people. I thought they were gonna do like just random people and it's like a fun game show thing, but it's on the Squid Game set or whatever, right? But no, they got actual people in debt, like the plot of the TV show.
Yeah, you want to know who signed up to be on that TV show?
You didn't sign up to be on the TV show.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I obviously didn't get on. You have to be 21.
Can you imagine you went on this and you just didn't tell anyone?
I would do that. That is something that I would do.
I don't think your debt was big enough.
It's not. My debt's like $8,000. It's not.
Can you imagine it's you versus like a 55-year-old guy who's like $68,000 in
his problem,
it's
not
just
mine. I'd shoot him in the head with a gun.
Okay. Well, no, that's not. You just play like hopscotch and the other guy explodes or whatever.
Wait, they don't kill the people. I haven't watched the show.
Can you imagine Netflix goes to the government? They get legal license to kill.
It did not say that in the contract of the show. I can tell you that much.
Your ass did not read the contract.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Because I read at the bottom, at the end, after I had submitted my my application, they were like, must be 21 years of age, and I was like, fuck. So kind of a bummer for me.
So obviously, what was the whole fucking point of applying then?
Well, because I didn't know until after I had already done it.
Oh,
I was like in the middle of applying, and it was like, you have to be 21, and I was like, oh, lame, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would actually be so fun though, being on like a reality show.
Like being on Big Brother or something.
Any of them, dude.
Or
I don't know.
The Truman Show.
Sure.
Or what are those ones where it's like the crew of a yacht that millionaires will go on for like 2 weeks straight, and it's on Bravo, and all the crew are like half of them are having sex with each other, and they're like, oh, these fucking rich people suck ass, but they pay our bills.
What?
And it's drama, and there's like a captain who looks like he's like Johnny Sins, kind of.
It's just the same guy every time.
Anyway, I think it's called like Below Deck or something like that.
That's a good show name.
It's a shit show.
I'm sure it's an awful show, but it's a good show name. It kind of just reminds me of like The Sweet Life on Deck.
The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah. Which
was not sweet at all.
Really?
I mean, you've met Zach.
You mean like Mueller? I don't think he was on the show.
Well, he's on our show.
Yeah, that's true. They took him out season 1.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we got to get, we have to complete the chakra at some point. We got to get Cody.
Yeah, we got to get him on here. Yeah, we do. Let's get Cody Co on the show.
No, I would tear him to shreds.
Really? Dude, I fucking love
Cody Co can't hang with me.
I am Cody and you're Noel, and I think that is true.
You know what fucking sucks is Cody Co. He's like, oh, I'm gonna do an Iron Man.
Interesting.
Kill yourself. That shit's so lame.
No, I think that shit's kind of cool.
The human body's not built for stuff like this.
Yeah, it is. That's like
it's
the whole
like
point.
Congrats. No, it's not. The human body was not meant to swim 5 miles, bike 110 miles, and then run a marathon back to back same day.
It wasn't, but it's cool that it can.
God did not know what a bicycle was when he put your ribs together.
First of all, God is not real. Second of all, no, I'm just kidding. I don't really know if God was thinking that. I guess you're right.
What do you think he was thinking?
He was like,
do you actually shut the fuck up? You're being an asshole right now. Do you think God has like it was like a me character creation kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it's just like that.
And he was like, we got to press the up arrow on the nose a couple times.
Yeah, I do think he does that, actually.
Why didn't he try and make anyone to have like the face of a hamburger?
Maybe he has, and we just haven't met that yet.
I don't think so.
Hey, you never know.
I would love to see a hamburger of a man in real life.
Hey, you could AI generate that in like 5 minutes. You could for sure.
But AI is not in the Bible, right?
No, it's not in the Bible. God was not like, and on the third day, ChatGPT shall descend from the heavens and do your math.
I'm not going to mess with this DALL-E, ChatGPT, Mid-Journey bullshit, okay? I want real I want to put plain-ass boxed pasta into a bowl and eat it raw. No salt.
That sounds fucking awful. Are you going to boil it?
That's what I want of my life. Yeah, I'm going to boil it.
Okay, thank God. All right, well, then that makes it a little better.
I'm going to undercook it, but I'll boil it.
No, not for me. No, thanks. I'm good. What's so fucked up about that, huh?
What?
You just shook your head at me. Why is it not okay that I don't want that?
It's just because you're so small.
I know. I'm like a little speck.
It's just it's like my mind has been open for so long, and you're a little speck of dust on a ruined planet. You know the arena where you fight the dragon in Mario Odyssey?
I do.
You're like one of those glowing spots on the ground.
I am kind of like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If someone planted their ass onto me, I would drop coins out of the ground. Just like Mario does in the game.
Just the dragons of the world, they walk all over.
I just want someone to ground pound me.
That's okay, man.
Is that too much to ask for?
Yes. That's a lot to ask for. You get.
Are you a dragon? Is that what you're saying?
Immediately
you're
reported on any
dragon?
dating app for that.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking kidding. Also, no, you don't, because there's so many shitheads out there who'd say shit like that.
You don't know, bro. You haven't been in the rainforest.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking idiot. If I wanted to find love, I would not be on Tinder.
Well, what about all the people who've gotten married through Tinder?
The divorce rate's like 50%. They won't last.
I mean, how can you not last when you pay for the Tinder premium subscription? You get the Tinder priest to show up.
I am kidding. I think that you can absolutely find love on a dating app. I just think that a lot of the time, especially people of our age, will not.
See, this is what I'm saying. You're always trying to get philosophical.
I thought I was a speck of dust. My mind's so small.
You are.
I can't get philosophical.
You're so small.
How
Your
am I
mind
so
is no larger than a baseball or an atom, which are the same size.
Those are not the same size.
But like if you zoom out on a baseball, it's like dust or an atom or a quark.
You could just say it's like an atom.
But a baseball is also like a planet if you think about it. And that's what you are.
I thought I was a speck of dust.
Well, you're all of those things and everything in between.
Okay.
See, you don't get it. You don't understand.
No, I do. I do.
Okay, then fucking give me a short answer summary on the recent chapter.
I am one, and one is all, and we are all one, and everything is one. you are everything and also one thing, because that one thing is everything. And we are all the same. We're all dust in space, and we all came from the same pile of dust in space.
Is all the wet?
All the wet was once dry, and all the dry will once return to the wet.
No. There's no dry.
No, there is dry.
Is all the wet? Or is wet all of it?
I think wet's all of it. I'm taking a 50-50 shot here. I have no idea.
My beautiful stepfather, Chris, he took one philosophy class in his life, and he brings this story up like every time he remembers it happened to him. And he goes,
next time I see him, I'm going to ask him.
He goes, I walked into the philosophy class for the first day, and the professor opened the lecture with, "Is all the wet?" And he always,
a wild thing to say.
His story changes every time.
Did he just walk out?
He just goes into a rant about like, this guy's stupid. He's just saying nonsense. Yeah, he walked out of the class. Because, I mean, you know, he's a police officer.
He doesn't need to know if all the wet.
It's in character.
I guess that's fair. Well, I don't know. Do you think all the is wet?
Well, let me tell you something. I just did a study about police officers today.
Oh, really?
So I'm in like a psychology class, right? And like part of the class is I have to sign up for different research studies. I have to do like 2 or 3 or whatever based on like how long they are. But the one I went to today, it was one of those where it's like it gives you a picture of a person, and you press one button if they're white and you press one button if they're black. And then it shows intertwined between the pictures of the people. It gives you words of like pleasure, sadness, and if the word is good, then you press the right key, and if the word is bad, you press the left key, and then it like switches which association is which key. And I don't know what fucking data they're collecting out of that, to be honest.
So it switches which key you're responding with. So like if one side is good and one side is bad, it'll randomly like switch it, or
like you'll do like 10 in a row. So it'll be like a slideshow. It'll give you like a slideshow of 10 like white people and black people and also words. And you have to sort them based on what the computer told you, like how to sort them. And then it'll switch up on you. So it's like the first round, it'll be like, if you see a good word or a white person, click the right button. But if you see a bad word or a black person, press the left button.
Crazy that they just put those keys specifically with those answers.
But then they switch it up. So it'll be, if you see a good word or a black person, press the left key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see what
that's not nearly as racist. Okay, cool.
No, the whole point is to like test biases or whatever. But this study has been done like 800 million times, basically. Mm-hmm. So am I racist? I don't know. I got a couple of them wrong. That's because I was like, I was trying to gamify it. I was trying to like go fast because I didn't want to be there. So sometimes a black person would pop up and I would hit the white person key, and I was like,
white person,
and it just gave me an error, and it's like, oh shit.
Oh fuck, dude! I wanted to speedrun it. Now I'm racist.
I was trying to speedrun it, like actually.
That would be a really good Twitch speedrun to watch.
That's
not
guys,
a good idea. Fucked up and now I'm a racist. Damn it.
Can you imagine
over if you click
it's
the wrong
fucking
button.
XQC. There's like a button. There's a button for every different race. It's like you press the A key for Asian, press M for the Philippines or whatever. I don't know. And he's just like, dude.
Check this out. Hey. Just press A for like fucking 50 minutes. And then he would spend $50,000 on a watch.
I mean, that's what he does.
He does do that.
When you got LeBron James money, it's tough not to do that.
I mean, I guess you could, but like that's just so lame.
Yeah. But you also want a nice car.
I do, yeah. But I like cars.
XQC I don't want nice likes watches.
I guess that's fair. I would never dog on someone for just like investing in their hobby, but I do think it's dumb to spend money on things just to like seem rich. I think that's stupid.
But also, no one's hobby is watches. Like, we're not living in the 15th century, right?
I guess, but like I collect Pokemon cards. So like if I had a shit ton of money, I'd probably buy like a reverse.
No, I think you just like fucking spending money, I think.
Not really.
And I think that's what XQC does too.
He does like spending money.
The watch is not functionally different from the Pokemon card.
Yes, it is. It tells the time. The Pokemon card is useless.
The watch is also useless because that man does not know how to read an analog clock.
Yeah, no way. I guess so, yeah.
And neither does anyone else in this generation. There's always so much with the phone.
You fucking love talking about the phone.
It's because it's the problem of our generation, is it not?
I agree with you, but I also think that people need to learn on their own. Like, you know how we were talking about that one kid in our Valorant match and how we can't be mad at him because it's not his fault that he was being a little racist asshole. It was his parents' fault for not raising him correctly.
I mean, we don't know his situation.
Yeah, whatever. But you were defending him and I was saying that he was a little shit. And then you changed my mind and I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, it's not his fault that he's being a little shit.
He's just a
13
kid,
or whatever.
Man.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's what everyone in our generation was just raised on fucking phones because our parents were like, here you go. I want to know where you are all the time. And now everyone's always with the phone.
But it's not that. It's Tim Cook. He's trying to cook in your phone.
It is Tim Apple as well.
He's installing penis apps on your phone, and he wants you to engage with them.
See, but like Tim Cook didn't like hold my parents at gunpoint to be like, give your son an iPhone.
No, but now. I think he's doing that kind of.
I don't think he is though.
But Apple is so big and strong.
No, yeah.
And when you pass the Apple store, you see the big bodyguards, and you say, "Oh shit! I guess I have to go in there at some point." Like it's like a pilgrimage.
No, I mean I definitely think like
a kid getting their first phone is like taking the Hajj to Mecca.
Yeah, yep, it is like that.
It is.
It kind of is, but like also you could just say like it's not just Apple. You could say that like everyone could be addicted to Instagram on a Samsung phone.
No, it's just Apple.
I don't. Okay, so you just don't like Apple. So it's not that it's so much with the phone.
I like Apple.
Well, what the fuck is your problem then? What are you complaining about?
I'm saying Apple as a big company is so strong and has so much influence in our life.
Yeah.
And they spit on you and you say thank you. You don't stand up against them. They're Apple. They make a watch that knows what your heart talks about.
That they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I would spit on them if I didn't like the product that they were making. But I do like Apple.
But
yeah, I would.
But other people wouldn't, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Apple's they're controlling us like the banks.
I think that that's their problem.
It's Apple's problem? No, it's our problem.
No, it's other people's problem.
I think it's our collective problem.
I agree, but like, why do I have the ability to be like, yeah, I like my iPhone, but I'm not going to be like this all of the time?
Wait, what?
And if other people like you were like, yeah, you can't. I can individually be like, yeah, I like Apple as a company. I like my phone,
yeah.
But I'm not going to be like glued to it all the time because I know that that's bad for my health, and also I have other things that I need to do.
It's not that the phone is bad for your health, although it is about that. But it's also about Apple being like they're a part of your nervous system now.
I mean,
they're inside your bones and your walls and your eyes soon, and also on your head if you have VR.
But I think if you didn't want them to be, you could just not get any Apple products, and you would still be okay.
Because what are you going to do? You don't have a fucking phone. How do you live life?
Way better than I'm living it now.
That's not true.
Okay, I would just get it. I don't know, man. My grandparents both have flip phones. I call them like weekly, and we still talk.
No,
it's
but
not like talking on the phone is like an Apple exclusive thing.
No, but your ass just wouldn't survive without a phone.
Yes, I would.
No, you just wouldn't.
I think I would.
You simply wouldn't, because you order and you talk.
All of those are things that I could just do on another device anyway. So it's not like it's just a phone problem.
It's a phone problem.
It's an instant gratification problem. It's not a phone problem.
There's a Flowey from Undertale in every phone that's controlled. It has your 7 hearts of different colors.
I don't think it does.
It does.
It has like 2 of my hearts, but I have the other 5.
So you're a whale? Which is also a thing in phone world if you think about it. Because whales, they spend the money on the app games. They're like, I'm going to put $8,000 into Angry Birds 2.
That's a wild way to spend your money.
Because you need the boosts to farm the dragons in Dragon Vale. You have to get the golden forest dragon.
Yeah, I love the golden forest dragon.
Or whatever. You don't get him, man. You're just dust and a baseball also.
Yeah, I know. But why can't I, as dust and a baseball, share my opinion on the phone?
Because you need to be hit by a ball of lava sometimes.
What the fuck? There are a lot of people in my life that I know.
Why are you're making me all philosophical. This is all your fault.
Oh, so now you're a baseball, huh? How does it feel, pal? Getting all
Everyone's
philosophical.
A baseball, man.
No, apparently it's just me.
No, you're everything. Don't you get it?
And everything is one.
You're a baseball and a book, and you're the fucking quarks that make you up.
And you want to know what that kind of reminds me of?
I don't like... What, Henry? What does it remind you of?
Do you want to know what all is one and one is all reminds me of, Jackson?
I mean, I know what it reminds you of.
Well, do you want me to wait to talk about it then? Do you want to keep talking about how much we hate Tim Apple? Trust me, I hate Tim Apple. I get it. I know where you're coming from, but I also think that we should reinstate natural selection, and that if you don't have the gall to get the fuck off of your phone, it's your own damn problem.
What are you talking about, man? Are you on some Joe Rogan? We got to start eating elk type shit?
No. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. I would never say that. I also don't genuinely believe this because it's cruel and unusual.
Have you had elk though? Because
I haven't had elk.
I feel like it would be good. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Joe Rogan low-key knows what's up. Maybe he knows.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Because he seems like a slightly bigger baseball. No, Joe Rogan, he's like a wiffle ball.
Yeah, what are you talking? Dude, he's full of holes. He is not a baseball.
I mean, we have many holes. The pores in your skin.
Okay, so are we baseballs or are we wiffle balls?
Well, you're also your nose holes and your asshole.
Yes.
And we're all just waiting to be spread open.
With knowledge?
By someone who accepts
with
us.
With a penis. Is this one of Tim Cook's penis apps? Is this what you're talking about?
He infects your phone with the penis apps.
Okay, for real though, I do think that we, as a society of people, I do not agree with my aunt on the fact that we should punch each other, even though it is funny. But like, we need to be able to talk about things that are hard because nobody talks about those things, and then everyone just internalizes them and then does. You know what? You're right. I'm getting philosophical. I'm sorry.
Anyway, to take a hard line stance, man. Don't punch people. It's bad. Congrats.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Welcome to fucking Louder with Crowder, dude.
Welcome to. I fucking hate that guy.
You could spend $99 on a subscription to Blaze TV so you can own a mug.
You know what? I'm gonna take back what I said. I do believe in the once per fiscal quarter punch policy. I am gonna walk up to Steven Crowder and I'm gonna punch him in the jaw the hardest that I've ever hit my entire life.
This is what yes.
He's gonna cry.
This is what I'm talking. Yes. How is he gonna cry? He's gonna cry tears
out of his
acid.
Eyes. He's gonna because that would. Oh yeah, you're right. No, that would hurt his skin. It couldn't be used as a deterrent towards me. Yeah. Yes, that is what he'll do.
And he's just a flimsy, he's like a flat Stanley of a man.
He is like a flat Stanley. I remember when he was complaining about like men or women being able to divorce men on Twitter, and I was like, that's so funny. My wife can divorce me just because she wants to. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah. Did you see that video of like...
Shut the fuck up.
It was a leaked video of him and his wife arguing on like their back porch or something like that. And he's just like, he's an insane person.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is an insane person. No one deserves to have their privacy invaded like on their fucking back porch. That's crazy.
I think in extenuating circumstances.
Okay, if you're like a murderer or like a...
I think Steven
like
Crowder is a murderer.
Okay, so well then in that case it's fine.
And I'll say that. All right, let's talk about Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, dude, it was really good. It was really, really. I actually,
God damn it,
I didn't love the ending as much as I thought I would. The buildup of the show I thought was better than the finale itself.
I think that's the makeup of a good show. If the ending like kind of sucks ass a little bit.
No, it wasn't bad. It was not like I was not like wow, that was ass.
No, I know, also, but like. Go ahead, what?
The little romantic in me at the end was like, oh my god, they're gonna like Ed's gonna be like, hey Winry, and then he's gonna turn spoilers by the way.
Spoilers to a 20-year-old show.
Whoops. Well, the Brotherhood isn't 20 years old. Didn't it come out in like 2018?
It's the same goddamn show.
All right, whatever. So spoilers for 20-year-old show. Well, I haven't watched until right now, so maybe there are others who are in the same boat. Anyway, he's leaving to go on the train to go west or west, and Ed's going east. Nope, Ed is
They're going.
Alice going to Xing to visit Princess May, and Ed's like, I'm gonna go on the train to go west. And
one of them gets on Polar Express, and the other gets on Orient. Murder on the Orient Express.
I hope not, dude. Well, and then so I just kind of was hoping that they would like kiss or something, and they just like hug. And it was really cute, to be fair. It was adorable. It was really cute. And then the title card, it shows them like 10 years later and they have like little kids and they're adorable, whatever. But the tension. It was there. You could cut it with a knife. And then they fucking used like the knife that you had when you were a kid that was shaped like a dog and it had like the nose on the end and it looked like this must have just been my family.
What the fuck? No, this is some poor people shit, I think.
Fuck you.
I'm not like...
I mean, you're right, but like, fuck you.
We had some weird shit like that too, for sure. But like...
We had like a knife that my mom used to like teach us how to cut stuff, and it was shaped like a little dog. Yeah. And it had like a little dog nose in the end, a little dog face. And it was like very, very dull. So you could have cut their attention with that. The ending was nice. I'm glad that they didn't... I really appreciate that the show does not over-sexualize anyone in the show, except for the character that is literally named Lust.
Thank God.
And even that wasn't like that bad. Like, but like one of my favorite animes of all time is fucking Fire Force, and that show is awful.
Yes,
with the fucking fan service, it's miserable.
Fire Force is really bad.
The story is so good. I fucking love Fire Force. The sound effects are awesome. The fight scenes are so good. And then every once in a while, they're just like, tits, and I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. Like, can we get back to Shinra fucking traveling at like 500 miles an hour and like flame kicking someone in the jaw?
This is my problem with Chainsaw Man.
Yes,
because it's just none of the characters had any motivation at all.
Well, they just like they don't like nothing is serious enough. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
and that's fine. You could be. I mean, one of my favorite anime is incredibly not serious, but like Kill la Kill has a lot of fan service in it. And it's a funny show, but they do it in a different way. Like Chainsaw Man is trying to be like, they're trying to get all like edgy fucking Trent Reznor, Blink-182 on this shit. And it's just, it doesn't work.
No.
You can't be the horniest man alive and also sing Blink-182 songs. You can't have both.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't. I don't think they work.
You just can't do it, man.
But yeah, so now that the spoiler warning is over, Full Metal Alchemist, I don't think it's my favorite show that I have watched up to this point, but it is very good. Yeah. Like, it is everything that you said it would be and more.
It's almost like I know you or something. It's almost like I try and give you things that I know you'll like.
I'm a simple man.
And I say,
I
you
know,
will like
okay,
this,
man.
and then you ignore me, man.
I do not. I just watched the whole show.
You ignore
in
me,
in like 4 weeks.
Not even. It was like 2.5.
3.5. It was probably like 3.
Yeah.
It was really good though. I totally 100% would watch again. I totally understand all the hype. I got to see the handshake meme between fucking between Colonel Armstrong and the other big muscular guy with the mustache.
I forget that.
Armstrong's fucking awesome. I love him. He's really cool.
It's a good show. Good watch it.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. Ed is my favorite brother between the two. He just has a little bit more spunk to him.
Yeah. And you
Alphonse is very sweet.
Getting spunk in your trunk.
I do like getting spunk in my trunk. Oh, I love how everyone makes fun of him for being short, and then he gets really mad about it. And the way that he's animated in the style that's just like different from the show, and then they show him being like a little mad like chibi guy. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of the SpongeBob scenes where they get all realism on you for like 2 seconds to be like, look at this crazy fucked up moldy hole inside of SpongeBob.
Ooh. They're like, here's the Krabby Patty that's been sitting in the back for like 2 months. Yeah.
Here's Squidward's teeth.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah, but the show was awesome. Plot really good. The beginning is amazing. The first episode, now that I've watched it, I remember why I didn't. Like, it just felt like a lot was going on, and I was like, damn, I feel like I'm missing something. But if you just, watch the show like a normal person, you will find out.
That is how shows work.
Not always. Sometimes they're just confusing forever.
That's how good shows work.
That's true. And it was really cool, too, because, like, the Frost Mage at the beginning was like, make sure you watch out who you're working for. And Ed was like, what the fuck are you talking about, idiot? Pushing you into a wall, and then he, sends him to prison or whatever. And then at the end of the show, you're like, oh my god, damn, he was so right, dude. The government's awful and made by Ed's dad, but not Ed's dad. Guy who looks like Ed's dad.
I do kind of hate how it devolves. Like, every anime devolves into, hey, let's kill God real quick.
Yeah.
But also, that's kind of what you sign up for. It's like it's like me being surprised. I open a Playboy magazine and I'm like, why are there tits everywhere? This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's what you sign up for. But
they did it in like a little bit better of a way. I don't know. Like, the fact that they established the world as like this is a world built on alchemy, and so it's like everything comes from nothing and whatever, and you can only, make matter using other matter and whatever. But then there's this thing called the Philosopher's Stone, which you don't have to follow those rules. I don't know. I thought it was good. It was a really good like power scaling system. I feel like, and it was short enough to the point where I wasn't like, oh man, they fought the first villain and now they're going to move on to the next one and they're just going to keep getting stronger and stronger and the villains are going to get better and better. Because that's like every anime. Like, this show was just good, like good storytelling, pretty good fight scenes. The characters are really likable. The animation's really good. I have no complaints.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really good.
And give the Henry certified IMDb score for Full Metal Alchemist out of 100.
I'd give it like a 90, like 95, 94.
I think that's respectable, yeah.
Yeah.
If
it was really good.
It's like, if it's your favorite show, there's something wrong with you. Not that it's bad, but it's just like, come on, man.
There are just more unique picks out there.
Yeah. You have no taste. You ate a grilled cheese once with butter, and you were like, oh, shit. This is crazy.
This is the best thing I'm ever going to have. Well, but I feel like it also gave me, like, it reminded me very much of, like, the shows that I used to, like, watch that were just, like, on fucking 4Kids, like, on Saturdays and shit.
Yeah.
Even though it was more, like, animated more recently, like, it was just, I don't know if it was just the way that they did it or, like, the title cards in the middle with, like, the Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, that's
like,
where they put the commercials. Breaks. Yeah.
No, well, I know that, and every anime has that, but it was just, like, something about the way that they did the show, like, It just felt nostalgic. It was good.
Yeah.
Gave me good vibes.
Good vibes all the way around the globe.
I don't know what I would say that my favorite anime that I've watched is, though.
It's not Attack on Titan?
I don't think Attack on Titan's my favorite. It is really, really good.
I was going to say, like, you watched Full Metal Alchemist almost as fast as you watched that show. No?
Well, no, because Attack on Titan is longer. And also, season 4 came out, like, I watched the first season on Netflix, I remember.
No, but when you were originally watching it.
Like, if we talk about, like, ratio-wise, yes. Like, I think I probably, Full Metal Alchemist is, like, 64 episodes, I think. Yeah. Attack on Titan is, like...
It's 100 and something.
It's 100-something episodes.
Yeah.
I watched that in the same amount of time. Like, if Attack on Titan is 120 episodes, it took me twice as long to watch Attack on Titan, but I watched it at the same rate as I watched Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think the fastest I ever finished a show was Black Clover, because I was watching that last semester, and I always watched it as I did my work. That was really good. I just started watching Black Clover, like, on a whim. I was like, yeah, I think people have said that they liked this anime. And then I watched the whole thing in, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
And it is 170 episodes.
I'll say it. I don't care about anime anymore, man.
Yeah?
I don't give a shit, dude. It's just,
I
think most of it is kind of dog shit. I think I've worked my way through most of the good shows. And I'm happy with that, and I'm okay to go do something else now.
I think you're right, but I am immature, so I will probably watch it for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll just be a baseball or whatever. It's chill.
I'll just be a baseball.
You're just a little baseball.
I think that there's something beautiful about being a baseball, though.
No, but isn't there something more beautiful about being in the air instead of being in the pitcher's glove?
I think they're both beautiful equally.
Wrong.
Okay. That's my response to that one.
What could I say? You're still in the pitcher's glove.
I just think you got to learn to appreciate where you are, whether that's in the air or in the pitcher's glove.
I'm appreciating so much. Name one thing I appreciated today. I'll go first because I said it.
Do you want me to also name one thing that you appreciated today or something that I appreciated?
Yeah, I want you to name something that I appreciated. So actually, you go first.
Do you want me to name something that you appreciated?
Today specifically, yeah.
I don't fucking know. Did you have a good lunch?
I didn't eat lunch today.
You appreciated the fact that you're on a cut.
I am not on a cut. I should have eaten lunch, probably. Well, I don't eat lunch. I'm not a lunch guy.
You don't eat lunch ever?
No. I haven't eaten lunch since 5th grade.
That's wild to me.
I mean,
a fat person.
You're not a fat person.
No, I'm not, but
you work at a gym.
Yeah, I do.
Like, just by the transitive property, you cannot be fat. They don't hire fat people.
That's not how that works.
You don't realize you're part of, like, the window pitch of, like, getting people in the door. Like, you're part of the advertisement of getting people to sign up.
There are so many more jacked people who are at the gym than me.
Yeah, but those people they're pro gamers. They're signed to Sentinels.
I guess you're right.
They're in the aim trainer before they show up at the gym, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, you as a guy who works at the gym, you're like, it's like how when you go to a Chinese restaurant and they seat other Asian people, like, by the window. And it's, like, part of the authenticity of the restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like...
You're right, but I feel like out of all the people... you do not know all the people that I work with. I do know all the people that I work with. If they were going to pick people and they picked me, they're picking the wrong guy.
Well, it's tough because not everyone applies to the job that you want to apply them to. You want them to apply to the job. You get it.
I do get it. Wow, that was a lot to take in.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, thing that you were thankful for today. You said you were making dinner before this, so maybe you were thankful that your idiot friend Henry played a match of Valorant so you can enjoy your dinner before the podcast.
I wasn't thankful for that. No.
I know. You were kind of pissed about it.
Because it's your logic is so backwards all the time, and it drives me insane. And it's because I'm insane. It's not because you're weird.
No, I mean, I am weird.
But that's fine, because you're beautiful and a baseball for that. But what I'm saying is,
I gotta
explain this. The people need to know what I'm dealing with over here. Okay?
Yeah, no, it's fair. I'm a character. I'm a lot. Sometimes.
You text me at 6:04. You message me on Discord. You say, "Hey, can we start the podcast early? If we schedule it for 7, okay?" You say, "Can we?" You don't. That's your intention, I should say.
Yeah, I actually just said, "What up?"
Yeah, you said you do this thing that's terrible that I hate a lot, which is...
Oh, right. I told you I'd stop doing that.
You message me and you just say, "What up?" instead of saying the thing that you actually want from me. So it just wastes everyone's time.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's like sending an email and saying in the email, "Hey, can I send you an email?" What are you doing, man? So, okay,
all right,
you send me "What up?" And then I'm a normal person. I'm not so much with the phone. I have a real fucking life. I'm standing at the stove listening to Aaliyah, 1 in a million, okay? And then I go back to my phone. I get a moment of peace in my life where I'm not doing anything. I look at my phone, okay, because it controls me. Because Tim Apple, all the penis apps, they're sending notifications.
Yeah, in your brain. They've got
my phone's blowing up, bro. Okay? I see "What up?" I say "Ayo." And then you say, "I was going to ask if we could start the podcast early, but I started a game of Valorant instead," which is insane. Because you messaged me with the intention of wanting to start early, and then you intentionally, after that, do something that you know you wouldn't be able to follow up on the intentions of the thing that you wanted to ask for in the first place.
Yeah.
It's insanely stupid.
Okay, so here's the thing. To give context, I messaged you at 6:04 and you didn't respond for 18 minutes. So I just assumed that you were busy and that you were going to carry on like we were going to start at 7 like normal, like we'd already scheduled. So I was like, okay, I've got an hour to kill. I finished all my work for the day. I'm going to play Valorant while I wait. I'm not going to sit here and stick my thumb in my ass and be like, well, time to wait for an hour.
You could just do that. I don't know, man. You're just stupid is what I'm saying.
I wanted to play Valorant, and I figured we were probably just going to play afterwards anyway. So now I'm here, and I got a match in, and I'm back in Silver 3, so it was worth it.
This is the kind of corruption that leads our world to war.
So I agree with you, but my addiction is not to the phone. My addiction is to the grind, and not the right grind.
You're not addicted to the grind in Valorant.
No, I'm not addicted to the grind.
You're not. I am.
I don't know how to win.
It's because you can't.
I know.
It's just because
it's so tough.
Here's the thing. No one can win against me because I've watched so much George Carlin.
You're just gonna be like
you don't mess with you don't shit talk a comedian on Twitter. You just don't do it. Unless the comedian is Matt Rife, in which case that's an easy layup. But
yeah, I love how
it's a different story.
that one plastic surgeon came out and was like, "Yeah, I did this jawline for this one guy who's getting a lot of fame right now."
Yeah,
and he didn't even say guy. He just said, "I worked on someone's jawline who's like becoming famous right now." And Matt Rife responded,
yeah,
which by the way just outs him.
It does.
The dude said. The dude was trying to keep the privacy, and Matt Rife was like, nah, I got this. Like, people don't like Matt Rife because people, like, I remember on fucking Tana Mojo's podcast, he was like, yeah, I think that people are just, like, people are mean to people that they're jealous of, you know?
That's right.
Like, people don't like those that they're jealous of. And she immediately was like, yeah, no, I agree. Do you think people are jealous of Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
And I was like, first of all,
I could name, there are definitely some people that are jealous of Osama bin Laden.
Maybe some, but I would not say a vast majority of the population are like, damn, I want to be him so bad.
I mean, he's on t-shirts.
He is on
t-shirts. You know what I'm saying?
But I think if your goal in life is to be on t-shirts and you want to do that by becoming the next Osama bin Laden, I think there are easier ways to do it.
My dream is to make such a banger tweet that someone sells a t-shirt of the tweet.
I think that's actually such a respectable dream. I think you could do it too. You're funny.
I mean, look, here,
especially you've got a way with the words, man. You and the tweets,
Well, it's just, Twitter is all about going to the convenience store and buying like a $30 word.
Elaborate.
It's just like you can't say things in it's such an art. I have it mapped out in my brain. Someone could legitimately write a book on how to make a good tweet, but like it's like there's some combination of having an insane idea and like having it be satire and also maybe real, and also it relates to all of these other jokes in different ways. Like it's so difficult to make a beautiful, perfect masterpiece of a tweet. There's so many ways to mess it up, but there's also so many ways to achieve victory.
Yeah.
Like a League of Legends game.
Okay, so I don't. Like, can we compare it to like literally anything?
Like there's 100 different characters in League, and you can win with like any of them if you're good enough. Basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you can make a tweet with like a formula that people have already done, or you can be a drill of the world. You know.
Dude. Yeah.
You could just say,
I'm so glad that
you're telling me a Sistine built this chapel. You could just do that, and that pops off, right?
Yeah, that one goes crazy.
Or you can say something totally new and, get screen capped by meme accounts on Instagram for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but that's kind of sick. I feel like that's kind of an accomplishment in today's world.
No.
No? You don't think so?
It's an accomplishment having made the tweet, but it's not an accomplishment having other people post it on their page.
I don't know. I think that's kind of sick. That means that they think you're funny. And also that means that maybe they'll make a t-shirt out of it.
No, but it's different. Like, I want the t-shirt to be made because it's like, honestly, it's probably because I could get a good tweet out of it. But
yeah, you could be like, damn, someone made a t-shirt out of my tweet.
But the other part of it is like if it's a meme account, there's no soul behind a meme account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a guy in 8th grade who, he could have a better relationship with his mom, but doesn't for whatever reason.
Yeah. If they both tried like just a little bit harder, it would be good.
Maybe if the mom tried to like understand her kid's interest for once in her life, and maybe if the kid realized that his parents actually love him despite their inability to see through the fog of war into each other's understanding of each other.
Yeah. Damn. Really hitting deep there.
Or you could just say, poo poo pee pee send tweet.
Yeah, and it would pop off.
And it pops off, especially if you're Elon Musk.
Yeah, but I feel like it's different when like you have 60,000 like worshippers who are like, haha, lol.
60,000 is small, I feel.
Well, he has a lot of followers, but I don't think that all of those people like worship him like he's a god.
No, but
But I think there are probably 60,000 people out there who worship him like he's a god.
I think there's a lot of people who would want to be a waiter to his table if he were at a restaurant.
I mean, yeah, I would want to. He'd probably give me a fat tip. He's like a billionaire.
That's not what I meant.
I know what you meant, but I'm putting my input in and saying that is something I would want to do, and that's why.
So money rules you, is what you're saying. Like it rules Apple.
Yeah, kind of, but it's kind of more about the system that we live in, and that if I had a lot of money, I wouldn't have to worry about paying my rent every month, and then I could just like draw buildings and art, and then I wouldn't have to be burdened. So it's not because I'm in need of. It's not because I'm in need of things. I don't need things. I just need to be free.
You just want to be one of those accounts that posts their sketchbook.
Yeah, I do.
You could just do that already, I think.
Yeah, but right now it's like kind of dog shit.
No, but dog shit is good, is what I've learned recently.
I think some of the dog shit sketches are kind of good.
No, I think all dog shit is good. I think everything is dog shit, but not all dog shit is good, but dog shit is good. Yes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a thing that you make a thing. Step 1.
Right.
Step 2, you put it into the world. Step 3, it is bad. Step 4, other people see thing and they say, it's kind of bad, but that's beautiful because you're just a baseball. And other people see that you're a baseball.
Can we make t-shirts that just say, I'm just a baseball?
You can make that t-shirt. I think
if we gain popularity and followers, that needs to be a staple of our merch store.
See, this is what I don't like about you, okay? You say this word, if, it's disgusting to me.
Okay, when? Do you want me to say when?
I want you to say we should do this. And then we do it.
Well, yeah, but if we make a shirt right now, we're just going to be throwing money into a hole. And no one's going to wear it except us.
What's wrong with it? Does money matter to you? This is what I'm saying.
No, I don't mean in that way. I just mean like if I want it to be like a community thing as opposed to like a. You and I already have our shirts and we have our jackets.
Not everyone has to enjoy everything.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes a thing can just be for the thing appreciators.
That's true. I'm gonna make shirts for you and Zach and Sam and I that just say I'm a baseball. And Hawkins Parker, you get one too if you're listening, and even if you're not.
And Sam, he's going to receive this shirt, and he's going to be like, what the fuck is this? He doesn't listen to this podcast. He doesn't.
He does every once in a while.
Does he? That's funny.
Yeah.
He does. He's fucking... I love Sam, dude. He's just a little guy. He looks like he listens... He looks like he enjoys Boards of Canada.
What the fuck is something. That?
They're like an electronic ambient duo. What? They're so sick. Shout out Boards of Canada.
I do love Sam. Sam is awesome.
You would like Boards of Canada, I think.
I probably would. I think if Sam likes something, I generally will probably also like that something.
I don't know that Sam likes Boards of Canada. I'm just saying it fits his vibe.
Yeah, but if you think that I would like Boards of Canada and you genuinely believe that and you're not just saying it for the bit,
this is what I'm saying, man. I know you. I'm inside your capillary glands.
So that's not... Yeah, you are. Yes.
I understand how your brain works. I know where the serotonin hits.
Yeah, I'm not a complicated guy.
And I can insert things in there.
Yeah.
This is what... It's the same thing as like... This is why I knew you would like Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, it's like people when they like try and be deep. Like I could be deep if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I think that's stupid.
That's not... You're deep all the time on this podcast.
Yeah, I know, but like as a person, I'm not really... Like I'm not like that. I am relatively agreeable, I think. And if you
you're a pushover.
I am... Yeah, and I am very not... and I am very not threatening, I hope. And yeah, that's it. I'm just a little guy, man.
You're only threatening if someone is shorter than you.
Okay.
like if I'm Sam, you are threatening to me a little bit.
Really?
Also, I mean, being...
I've been told I have scary eyes.
That's not true. No one with blue eyes can have scary eyes.
I think the people with blue eyes do have scary eyes. I don't think that people with brown eyes can have scary eyes.
No, you've got it all backwards. You've got it all backwards for sure.
No. Post your answer. Post a comment in the comments below. Blue eyes, scary eyes, brown eyes, scary eyes. Which one?
It's definitely
you decide
brown eyes for sure.
Who's next? Okay.
If you look into my eyes and you don't... If you
feel fear.
If your heart doesn't shrivel up into a plastic bag that was left on the wayside of a Target parking lot...
I thought you were going to start talking
then there's something really fucked up and wrong with you.
So I might be taking back my answer. Okay, because I could see how people would maybe think that you have scary eyes.
I think part of it is I also have resting bitch face. If you've ever seen me in public, you do not want to come up to me.
I guess that's fair.
Under any circumstances.
I used to have a really bad RBF, and then one time my friend...
RBF, like it's a disease.
Okay, resting bitch face. My one friend told me that her parents thought that I was like clinically depressed because of how I looked. I was like, wow, that's fucked up. I'm going to stop. I'm going to really try and change that, I guess.
Wow.
Which, I mean, like, I was. That's probably why I looked sad all the time, because I was sad. But, like, damn, give me a break. Maybe don't tell me that.
This is what I'm talking about. Parents these days, bro. They don't get it.
They fucking don't.
They don't
get it,
their
it's
kids,
wild.
Dude.
And they don't try to either.
They
my
let
mom
them
has told me
Coco
to my
Melon
face.
Shit.
Well, my mom doesn't do that. She like tries to take like interest in what I'm doing, and then I talk to her about it, and she's like, "Oh, I don't like that." And I'm like, "Okay, well then, never mind, I guess." Like it's whatever. But if you're like, "Hey, I want to have a better relationship with you," and then I'm like, "Hey, okay, here's some of the things I like," and you're like, "Yeah, I don't like any of those things."
Yeah.
I don't fucking like hiking, Mom. I do it with you because you enjoy it, and it's not totally awful.
It sucks because my mom, she like used to be a person, but then the Hat Man took her over at some point.
Yeah.
Right? Like I was walking in the park one day with my mom. We were walking the dog or something.
Yeah, now she's just made of Benadryl.
And every time we pass by this like one parking lot, she's like, during high school, all the time, we used to come to this parking lot at midnight and feed raccoons. And I'm like, why don't you do this anymore? Isn't that beautiful? She was a baseball once, and now she's, I don't even know, man.
I actually, using it in that context, I hope that I never am not a baseball. And I think that I want to stay beautiful and round and filled with stitches.
That's what I'm saying.
Whole life.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. No, I do
and
get
the stitches,
what you mean.
They accentuate the leather between the red.
They do. People are just becoming...
And now my mom is just like, oh, fucking new Lake Crusade just dropped. It's like, grow up.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know that, like, obviously our interests will change as we grow up, but, like, you don't gotta be cringe.
Yeah,
you don't just gotta be another cog in the system.
I wanna go do thing. And people don't wanna, they don't wanna do things anymore, Henry.
Dude, I would love to go feed raccoons at the parking lot.
I wanna go to the music store that has all the guitars in it. And I wanna let the emo kid just shred his heart away in front of 4 people.
Yeah, that would be sick. We should go to Guitar Center and play all the instruments and then not buy anything and leave.
I think that happens every day.
It does, so that's what I'm saying. So the employees will like hate us, but you know, we'll be like chill or whatever.
Okay.
It's just run of the mill, day on the job, you know?
I guess so. Just going into IKEA and sleeping in all the beds. Taking a 1 hour
for 8 hours at a time.
A 1 hour nap in each bed.
If I worked at IKEA, I would just let you chill.
Okay, I don't think your boss would let me chill.
He wouldn't, but I could just pretend that I didn't see you.
Interesting, you assumed he. No, I'm not gonna. That's stupid.
You just said... I'm gonna... Whatever, man.
Look, man, we're all just baseballs.
We're all just baseballs. Shit. We got stitches and we're round, mostly.
I want to feed the raccoons, man.
Me too. I should go feed some raccoons.
I want
be down to do that.
I want to stretch them.
I could. Whoa! What?
What?
Like pick them up and like
Play-Doh.
I don't think they're made of that. I don't think you could do that.
Have you ever touched one?
I have not. So I guess that's true. I don't know.
You would think about these things.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get rabies.
And then you're gonna die.
I'm gonna be like, Jackson, I touched a raccoon. And you're gonna be like, are you vaxxed? And I'm gonna be like, yeah. And then you're gonna be like, well, that's good. And then I'm gonna start foaming at the mouth and be like...
Or you're gonna die of rabies, which would be so sick.
Do you die like instantly?
No, but there's like no way to stop it.
Really?
Basically, yeah.
Death
Rabies
by...
is a very terrible thing. If you don't like catch it early enough, you're screwed.
Okay, first of all, why if I look up death by rabies is the first thing death by rabies YouTube immediately?
Because people want to see the frothing at the mouth.
Like a rabies causes about 59,000 deaths per year. That's kind of a lot.
Is this more or less deaths than falling vending machines? That's what I need to know.
How many deaths annually?
It's moments like this where I love having a Jamie. Because I just have to sit here.
13. Really? That's lame.
But anyway, you know.
That's crazy. I can't believe that there are 58,987 more deaths every year by raccoon than by falling vending machine. I think that means that falling vending machines kill more people than sharks, which is wild.
Sharks definitely kill more people than vending machines. I would put my life savings on that.
Are you... Okay, I'm going to press enter right now. Are you sure you want to say that?
Yes. And if I'm wrong, I'll just find a way to make fun of you. How about that?
No, not how many sharks do they kill.
How many sharks are killed by vending machines? Look that up real quick.
Probably more than 0.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, how many sharks kill people every year?
What a weird way to Google that.
I have really bad news for you, man.
I don't think you do.
I have really bad news.
Tell me the good news for me.
The good news for you is that vending machines kill 13 people every year.
That's not good news.
That is good news.
That's not good news.
The bad news is that sharks only kill 6 to 8 people.
That's not
per
true,
year.
Dude. There's so many sharks and there's so many people that are on boats.
Well, but there's a difference between deaths and injuries. There's probably way more injuries by sharks.
Okay, but how many people get an injury and then like they die later because of the injury? Because that's death by the damn shark.
I'm not gonna fucking look it up.
Fine, man. You're just not willing to live.
All right, whatever. Fine.
No, don't look this up. We don't gotta waste our time here.
What? Okay, fine. How many people die?
No, we don't. I'm saying don't look it up. We don't gotta go this way. See, this is what I'm saying. Apple's just in your mind, dude.
I'm on fucking Bing.
Bing is controlled by Apple, okay?
Oh my god, whatever. There were 70 incidents this year and 9 shark-related fatalities.
All right, now look up how many vending machine incidents there were.
No way that there is an organization called the International Shark Attack File.
Obviously there is, dude.
That's so fucking funny.
That shit ends up on the news every time it happens.
I know, but that's so funny to me. The yearly risk of dying from a vending machine accident is roughly 1 in 112 million.
Put the damn Bing away. Get back into the podcast. I need you to lock in.
What do you want from me? Okay, it's 113 injuries if you really wanted to know. So vending machines.
I didn't. I asked you not to.
Okay,
and you did anyway.
I did anyway.
It's ridiculous, dude. I can't get anything in this world.
Yeah, you can't.
It's
because of me.
The only thing I have in this world right now is a $75 Texas Roadhouse gift card.
That's actually such a good thing to have, though. You can't complain about that.
I'm complaining about it right now. I want more than that.
You and the money. Are you just driven by money and the phone? What are you going to do? Put it in your app
money,
and
it's
order
a service.
Texas Roadhouse? No, it's... What?
Someone else makes food for me.
You're just like Greed from Full Metal Alchemist.
Big Les wants more.
Dude, I love Big Les. One of my favorite organizations.
Cousin of Big Lots, R.I.P.
Big Les and Big Milk, good ones.
Big Milk?
I just fuck with Tina all the time because she drinks milk, and I think it's weird. And I'm like, Big Milk has you.
Oh, she fell victim to the got milk campaigns
she's a
of
milk
the
drinker.
late
She and
2000s.
fucking Nate, man, they just drink milk. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I was talking to a girl the other day, and she was like, or I was like, sometimes I go to a diner and I order milk as a drink. Do you think that's weird?
You do, or she does?
I do.
Okay.
And I was like, do you think that's weird? And she didn't respond.
I think that's weird.
So is it weird though?
Like, it's not that weird.
Is it wrong for me wanting to have a thing that helps me digest food?
No, it's not. I just don't like it, and I'm a baseball, so I'm right.
That's not how that works, man.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. I can respect your milk baseball if you can respect my not milk baseball.
I can't respect anything you do. And that's not me hating, that's just me being honest.
Okay. That kind of hurts me a little bit on the inside.
Why do you need my validation to do a thing that you like? That's dumb.
I don't.
Stupid.
I like things that you do.
See, you're not a baseball. You're a little cube that can be molded.
Okay.
You're like one of the walls on the Frank Lloyd Wright Lego set.
What the fuck? Which one?
The Falling Water. That's the only one people know of him.
Yeah, it is the only one that people know of him.
Name another one right now for 1,000.
Another Frank Lloyd Wright building?
Yeah.
Or Lego set, because there are not anymore.
Frank
Lego
Lloyd
sets.
Wright building.
I don't.
You're an architect. You should know this of all people.
I probably should, but I'm also not an asshole, and I have a life, so I don't fucking care about Frank Lloyd Wright.
It's your thing. You should know about it.
No, I know how to make a building. I don't give a fuck about what other buildings people have made.
I think it should be every architect's duty to know 2 Frank Lloyd Wright buildings.
Well, I can name you Falling Water, and that's it.
Yeah, that's not good enough for me.
All right, fine.
Is that
whatever, man?
Look.
How about this? To me, it is an act of how do I describe it? It is an act of retaliation against my professors who I fucking hate.
Sure. But
okay?
It's like me not knowing what the GPU does.
That is not the same thing. Not the same thing at all.
I think they're pretty similar.
Whatever, man. I know how to design a building. If I wanted to look up a Frank Lloyd Wright building to take inspiration from, I would do it. I am an architect. I am not an architectural theorist.
I could go to Google and, hey, Siri, how do I cure cancer? But that's not going to get... Okay, I didn't actually want to activate Siri.
Yeah, and she's also not going to tell you.
But you know
That'd be a crazy news article. Man figures out how to cure cancer simply by asking Siri.
Everyone has a calculator, man.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Apple is ruining my life.
I think it is. I think you're letting them ruin your life.
No, I'm trying. I'm like that guy in that Netflix documentary who started a cult in Oregon where he has like 80 wives and they all and they give me money so I can buy a mansion. And I forgot where I was going with this originally.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move on.
Yeah, man. No, I've been saying that.
I'm losing. It's been a long day, man.
Yeah, you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Fair enough.
That's what I have a therapist for. This is not therapy. This is just me hanging out with my guy.
I think if you're a baseball, that they're one and the same.
I think
in order for all of us to be baseballs, we have to talk about our days and when they're hard, and we have to make other people feel like they are allowed to have a hard day.
No,
and that it's
you have to pay a person $200 to do that.
And you don't think that's fucked up?
No.
Okay.
I think you should be rewarded for an act of kindness in the world.
No, I mean, I agree. And I think that therapists are awesome. But I also think that I have a therapist. I love my therapist. She's the GOAT. But,
you just think she shouldn't be paid. You think her child should starve.
No,
and that's fine. You can
that.
think that.
And also, I don't pay her because she gets paid by my university. So, thanks, Ohio State. But no, I think it would be cool societally if we could talk about difficult things.
Yeah, it'd be cool if money didn't exist. Oh well. Kill yourself, pussy.
So you think we should go back to a society based on what?
Pancakes.
I love that idea. Because you can just make more.
Well, you can't. They're a resource, though. You can't just make more. There are only so many pancake trees in the world, and they're going extinct.
They are going extinct.
And you can donate to SaveThePancakeTrees.net if you want to change that. $1 is a pancake for a child somewhere in the world.
They'll plant another pancake tree seed in the ground next to a home that needs it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they grew on trees instead of on bushels like they do now?
I think people who have like a tree that grows fruit like in their house, or not in their house, but like on their yard or whatever.
Yeah.
Those people are lame.
Oh, really? I think that's kind of sick.
No, because they're like vegans.
I don't think you realize how much energy it saves to just grow your own food. It's so cool.
I don't think you realize that certain types of people inhibit certain qualities.
Yeah.
And these qualities make you inherently worse than me specifically.
Right, and I agree with you, and that's why I think we should go back to natural selection.
You keep bringing up natural selection like it's like.
Hey man, I would die too. I am like allergic to fucking everything. I'd be gone by the end of the week, but I think that we would prosper.
Prosper like the way they prosper in The Last of Us?
No.
Because I don't think they're prospering there.
I don't think so. That's why I didn't say.
Unless we're talking about unless we're talking about Bill. Bill is prospering.
Bill is prospering.
You don't know.
No,
Bill.
I'm kidding. I do not think it's morally. I do not think it's morally ethical to kill people because they have allergies. But I do think that if you don't have the ability to get off your damn phone, that it's your own fault.
This is what I'm saying, man. I mean, it's not, but like it is also.
No, it is.
Like it is.
Like it is, and I get what you mean, that it's like, it's like a societal thing. And Tim Apple is in our walls, and he does listen to us. But you could just not listen to him if you don't want to. But you want people to like you, and it's also stupid that...
I don't think I don't think you can not listen to him, though. This is what I'm saying.
I think you can.
Because what are you going to do? You're going to have a Samsung phone and be bullied for the rest of your life?
No, but you could just like spend less time on your damn phone.
Oh, it's tough to say that you could not live somewhere where there are tornadoes.
Yeah, you can. You can just move. Those places exist.
But it's not like that, is it?
No, it's just not the same thing at all.
It is the same thing, though. Tim Apple Cook Man the Third is a tornado.
He is a tornado.
He's a tornado, and he's coming for you specifically, and you can't stop that.
I think I can.
No, because you can only run, but run is slower than wind.
That is true.
And you know what else is in the wind? It's someone's like shingles from their roof. Like you're just fucked, dude.
It's Dorothy Shingles from.
You're gonna get picked up in the tornado, and you're just gonna get hit by a lawnmower
or a shingle.
And somehow
I would survive a shingle. I would not survive the lawnmower.
You're gonna do the thing as like you're road runner, but you go off a cliff, but you're in the tornado, and then somehow you step on a rake and it hits your face.
It's one of my favorite cartoon tropes of all time. It's so
the
good.
Rake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You ever done that in real life?
Classic. No, I haven't done that in real life.
My brother has. And I sat there and I watched him do it.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ. What a terrible world we live in.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, but I think that we could do something to change it.
See, now you're not a baseball anymore. This is what I'm saying.
How am I not a baseball anymore?
Because you're trying to get all, we can do something.
Yeah, because we can.
I just think the cogs should be different.
I agree with you, but if we don't do anything to make them different, then they ain't gonna be. And then no one's ever gonna be a baseball ever again, because we're all just gonna go back to being dust.
No! We can't have that!
I know! We're all gonna burn in hell.
I want to be a baseball.
I know.
They're little and small.
I love being a baseball, dude. I'm so round and filled with strings. And the string is red.
It's have you ever seen like a golf ball like dissected? Where it's like they cut it in half and there's like oh
yeah, like the gum in the center.
Yeah, there's like there's the Nickelodeon slime in there for some reason.
Yeah.
And also a gobstopper.
Crazy that they put that in there.
And that like toy car that you misplaced when you were 6. That's what the baseball is like.
Yeah, Tiger Woods is just hitting that shit on the green.
Did you see Tiger Woods is they're not signed with Nike anymore?
Oh, they're not?
It's the end of like a 3-decade partnership. And also $500 million on on Tiger Woods' part.
Damn, poor Tiger.
Yeah, he's struggling right now.
Still the sickest name in all of golf.
That's just because you can't name another guy in golf.
Arnold Palmer.
He's dead.
I know, but he was a golfer.
He was many other things before he was a golfer, though.
Okay, fucking, I don't know.
He was an entrepreneur. He was kind of a Shark Tank type man. You know?
Yeah, and he made the best guy. The best drink.
What does that mean?
He made the best drink ever.
That you think an Arnold Palmer is the best drink ever?
Okay, fine. What about Happy Gilmore? He was a golfer.
You just looked that up.
No, the movie with Adam Sandler.
You put in.
He's not a
went
golfer.
to Google. You said golfers, and Happy Gilmore came up, and that's what you said.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying.
Those are the words
Happy
that
Gilmore
came out
as a bit. If you really wanted to know the golfers that I looked up on Google, I would be saying Taylor Pendrith and Andrew Landry and Jason Day. None of these people who I fucking know. Happy Gilmore, I know him.
You don't know him, dude.
I don't, because he's not real. He's Adam Sandler.
Ugh. All right, end the podcast. Do it.
Computer, end the podcast.